Please, with all the applause you would muster for your best friend, here's your best friend, David Liu!
Oh! Thank you.
So the McDonald's.
Now, as best friends, I think we can put aside all the formalities. Break out the nicknames. Tiger. Chugbug. The murderer. We all know each other. All right. Hey, welcome to Improv Broadway. That was a weird start, but we do improv here, which means we do a lot of make-em-ups, and we make scenes out of those make-em-ups. And who here, just with a raising of hands, who's been to Improv Broadway before?
No, I'm in the show. Oh, are you?
All right.
Yeah, you can just.
We got some return people. Who's just been to an improv show before?
Yeah, just go for it.
Okay, so you know, a lot of you know at least the basics here, which is that a lot of the stuff that we're doing up here relies on you, the crowd. And we're gonna hide behind that and blame you if anything goes wrong. So I hope that's okay. But we need a lot of good suggestions to you, from you. So to get you warmed up a bit, we're just gonna practice getting suggestions. But before that, I know we know each other, but I think we need to go through a bit of rebranding as people. Not me, I'm fine. But you guys as the audience, I think. So we're gonna get some team names. We're gonna have this side and this side. So first suggestion we need is for a team name from this side. The Narcoleptics?
Chicken nuggets. Chicken nuggets. Chicken nuggets. Chicken nuggets.
I've only really heard two things said so far, and there's a lot of people.
Chicken nuggets.
It's the Narcoleptics, I'm afraid. Now, I do want to stress, the lack of engagement does support the idea that you are narcoleptic. So I think it's a perfect name, but I think we're going to have to work on that a little bit. Okay? I'm going to come back to you guys. Don't fall asleep. All right. Now this team, you saw how it was done. I think we can do better. Let's get some team names. No, we can move past that. We got to up the game here. Show your creativity, fellas. And or matters.
Improv.
Oh. Not you. Just Jackie Chan. Our team name is A Man. I think he's one of the greatest people in film. You know what? I'm into it. Team Jackie Chan. The satisfaction you guys have over becoming Jackie Chan. I'm quarantined for fun. Okay, all right. So where are we at, Team Narcolepsy? Narcoleptics? Okay, that's good. That's a good start. We're gonna have to get better than that as we go though. We're gonna be going back and forth a lot here. So, Team Narcoleptics, give me a suggestion, and please do give me something. Please give me a suggestion for just what's your name called? Good. Eagles, great. Good. Great. All right. This team over here. Name a animal. Name a smaller animal. Good. I put a curveball in there, and he was just. That's Jackie Chan. All right. You guys are so in love with yourselves. All right. Team Narcoleptics. Give me a star of an action movie. Jackie Chan. I was hoping you wouldn't go for the obvious. Yeah, okay. These are all good. All great. Now give me the star of a romantic movie. But Titanic was the star of the movie Titanic. So technically this kid is right. Heartbreaking. Okay, so, all right, Team Jackie Chan, name a place you'd like to visit. Okay, good. I didn't hear it. That's what is bucket list item? You'd like to better the prison system. I'm assuming. What's one of the bucket list items? Dinner. Boy, I sure hope I get to have dinner one day. I don't get a fasting schedule. All right. Who's a famous person that you just like me? I'm gonna stop that. What's one of your biggest pet peeves? I'm sorry, it's vernacular.
People that don't wear shopping cart.
Yeah, it's usually just comes down to lazy people. That kind of just sums it up. Yeah. All right. Last couple, rapid fire. I'll try to keep it simple. Time for Brock. Great. One person was so right and no one else was. The type of cloud. Yeah, baby, we got some. What's a mythical creature that you'd like to ride on? Centaur is great because not only are you riding something, but you're eating something. Team Art Collective, how we doing? It has improved so much, and I'm so proud of it, especially you. Tiger, yeah, remember? All right. I'm sorry that I made it. That's on me. I should have better turned those on. All right, Team Art Collective. What's a martial art that you'd like to learn? Team Jackie Chan. Great as always. What's a martial art you'd like to learn? Which team would beat each other? Be honest. Jackie Chan would be in our collective, probably. All right. Okay, I think I've been here too long, and I think I should leave, but I can't. So instead, we're going to just do a simple last group warm-up involving everybody, and then we're going to invite the rest of our players out. So I'd like to get an example of what, from like a 1 to 10, what you think a 1 on the audience applause meter would be. Yeah. Not great. What about if I just had to get like a 3? Oh, that's just like legitimate cows. even me. This is Matt Hamlin. Jesse Parent. Back along. And none of what we could do today would be possible. And by that I mean some of the stuff we do today wouldn't be possible without the help of this young man here. Someone who I feel like I've known my entire life. He was a broken boy in my arms, staring into my eyes, looking for fellowship and love. And gosh darn it, we found it. We found it on this very stage, people. Through his music. He was the broken boy, and he also supplied the solution. With his broken fingers, he'll play anything you want, including this. That's right, it's Revolver! Faye, I thought I didn't remember your last name. Okay.
I do that.
Okay, so to start this off,
Oh, yeah.
again, since we're such close friends, not as close as me and Calvin, obviously, but since we're such close friends, can I get somebody who would like to volunteer to be a part of the show? Preferably somebody a little taller. Sorry, you sir in the white shirt.
You were in the white shirt, but it's not you. Sorry.
Sorry. Keep going.
It's
We'll get
nothing
there.
personal.
Okay, great.
I just don't trust you. Okay. Personally, I don't. What's your name, sir?
My name is Lucas.
Nice to meet you. I'm David. So we're gonna be playing a game called Revolver. Did we?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna let Matt take over.
Yeah, so I'm going to be hosting this game called Revolver, and for this one we need our performers to assemble in a square, which they have done. What's going to happen is each of these sets are going to be a different scene. So for example, for Jesse and Lucas, could I get an example of what's an unusual reason to have an argument?
Chips.
Grandma's Wi-Fi password.
Okay. Your suggestion is Grandma's Wi-Fi password.
Grandma's Wi-Fi password.
And then I'll say rotate, and they will switch over there. Now we have Lucas and David, who are in an entirely different scene. Go ahead, give me a country.
Spain.
We're gonna go with, your suggestion is Spain. Rotate.
America.
Too late, we already got Spain. Okay, let's see. Which one is the narcoleptics? Over here? All right, we're gonna come over to the narcoleptics. From you guys, let's see. What's like a fictional setting that you wish you could visit? We're gonna go with Narnia for you two. And then rotate one more time. I guess that makes you guys Jackie Chan.
You'll never meet a more self-satisfied group of people.
So from you guys, we're gonna go with what's the name of a Jackie Chan movie that doesn't exist yet, but maybe could?
Rush Hour 4.
All right.
No existing IP.
I was looking for Drunken Master 16, but yeah.
House of the Pegasus.
What was that?
House of the Pegasus.
All right. Wow. We're gonna go with House of the Pegasus. Do whatever you want with that. Rotate. Okay, so as we're gonna do this, they're gonna be doing a scene at any time. I can call out rotate, reverse, double rotate, and they're gonna have to switch and keep track of what scene they're in. So to remind us one more time, what is your guys' scene?
Grandma's Wi-Fi password.
Rotate.
Spain.
Rotate.
Narnia.
Narnia.
Rotate.
Of the Pegasus.
House of the
House of the
Pegasus.
All right. Rotate. All right, players, are you ready?
Yes.
Begin.
Well, it's nice to see you, Lucas.
Give me that Wi-Fi password now!
No, it's in my will.
Come on. It says that you have to do a dance for Grandma. You remember 8th grade, Lucas? Yes, your hip-hop phase.
Rotate! Wow. Reverse! Reverse! We gotta see that.
That was amazing, Lucas! Now! Lucas is my favorite grandson.
Rotate!
Welcome to your first day of flamenco lesson.
I don't speak Spanish, man.
It's a good thing I was just speaking English.
Rotate!
Excuse me.
What are you?
Well, I'm actually just a goat person. Is that something?
You're a demon, is what you are. I'm a good Christian boy, and I know what you are. You're a demon.
Okay, one moment. Let's take a step back from that. I think.
Rotate!
I'm just a horse with wings. That's all.
Please don't say that about yourself.
Well, I can't fly. They're just vestigial. I tried flying once. That's how I broke my leg. I had to run away from the farmer with a gun.
Rotate!
Finally, I can play Clash of Clans.
I have to give you the SSID.
I want to dance again.
My teeth.
Not if I have
Rotate!
That was terrible, flamenco.
You need to stay up on your feet. No, you don't need to try and pretend like you didn't just do the part.
to. I'm sorry.
The biggest part of flamenco is to look someone in the eye and feel their passion. Can you do that for me?
Yes,
Sir, feel my passion. What do you feel?
I feel like salsa.
No, my passion is salsa. Like, why am I thinking flamenco then?
Rotate!
It's called Turkish Delight, and I thought you'd like some.
This is so good, I'd betray my family.
Rotate!
Please don't jump, okay?
What good is a winged horse that can't fly with only 3 legs? I'm a 3-legged table, I am.
Look, not only is that all of 2 feet, but we just don't have the money to fix up your other leg if you break it.
Reverse!
Well, yes, she's a witch, but that doesn't mean you can't date her.
Rotate!
You just gotta believe. If you just clap your hands, everybody clap your hands.
Rotate!
Grandma, this password's wrong.
That's
Don't
right.
make me slap you again.
That's right. I'm actually Grandpa.
Rotate!
Let's dance. Are you ready?
I'm so ready.
Recite to me the oath.
Be a more. Bathroom.
These are all great Spanish sayings and represents the heart of flamenco, just like this Irish people. You're ready, my boy. You're ready, my boy. Now fly like the Pegasus. Fly.
Wow.
All right, that's game right there!
All right. Well done. Well done, everyone. We did it. We're going to move on to our next game, which is 9 out of 10?
My musical.
My musical. Ignore what I said. We're going to start with my musical. Now, this is a pretty straightforward game. Kind of. In that we're going to need a few suggestions from you, our lovely audience. And I don't care if you're from Team Narcoleptic or Team Jackie Chan.
Team Jackie Chan cares, though.
It's like a reverse. It's turning into a Voldemort situation, which I don't want to say the name. But I love you all the same, Jackie Chan. What I need couple different musical songs that you might find in a musical. And to get the title of those songs and therefore inform what the song is about, we just need a couple of initials from. So just your first and last name, 2 initials. Can I get an initial from over here? O and A. A. O and H. O H. Oscar. Halligator. O and H.
Oblong horses.
Oh, that is tempting.
Owning homes?
What's it about?
Owning homes is a hypothetical ballad, dreaming of something that could never happen in real life.
It's too depressing and too real.
Overcoming holidays.
Expand on that.
The Grinch has defeated Christmas, but what else is out there? Can the Grinch take on Halloween, the 4th of July, Easter?
Yeah, no, you got it. Okay, so let's overcoming holidays.
Max! Max, fetch the board! I've realized something. These who's out there, they're jolly more than once a year. And that's a problem. A problem, Max. There's more than Santa Claus. There's a bunny. There's a tooth fairy, but he comes in consistently. There's even a big old American flag. And I'm here to steal all of them, Max! These who's in Whoville, well, they're having a time. They're singing songs and even some of them rhyme. Max! These Whovilles in Whoville, they're going crazy maybe once a month except for May through June. But these Whovilles in their Whoville holidays, they've got me crazy, yeah, they've got me in a daze. I'll steal them all, I'll steal them all overcome the lot. These Whovilles might be merry, but soon they will be not. Too many days they think that they don't have to work. Too many days their duties they all like to shirk. But I'll steal them all, catch all the eggs, pinch all the green. I'll take the flag, I'll take them all their days, overcoming holidays. Yes, Max, that's it. The whole calendar for one day alone. Grinchmas.
And so it was that the Grinch continued to fight the holidays all the days. And some say that his heart shrunk 3 sizes that day.
That's a medical condition.
God bless us.
Oh, yeah, sure. Yeah, so who else has initials? That's willing to share them. B and P? P and P. Well, let's get one that's maybe one that's different. What was that?
H&M.
H and M.
Wow.
Okay.
Could do something.
Oh, we
with that.
already did have an H. That's a good point.
Z and F.
Z and what? ZM? Okay, let's do ZM.
ZM.
ZM. All right. We got a challenging letter with a Z, so we might have to Dr. Seuss some words here.
Zoology man.
Tell me more.
He's out here because he couldn't make it as a veterinarian, but he knows his zoo.
We'll keep that one in the back. What else we got?
Zesty mischief.
Ooh.
A lot of people don't know what really goes on in the orange juice industry, but this is that story.
I think more people should know what's going on in the orange juice industry. Let's hear it.
You see an orange, but I see a world of possibilities. You see an orange, but I see dreams out in that grove of trees. You see an orange, and I'm telling you the orange is not enough. What goes on behind the scenes of that juice that everyone loves? It's a little zesty mischief. Now it's a little zesty mischief. That's right. Now a lot of people do not know that oranges don't retain their flavor if you ship them long distance. And so you've got to take an orange, you got to crush it flat and take the zest and extract it into a particular compound, which is then combined into tanks with some orange juice, which is kept for a process of up to 9 or 12 months. And then after, when you take the zest and the other things, the components, which are not unnatural flavors, but they are naturally derived, you can stick them into the tank, and then it restores the flavor so that by the time you get to simply natural, it's nothing like the actual thing. It's a little zesty mischief. For fun, what if we got 3? All right, how about, what are your initials, my friend? Ooh, R.I.P.
What's that?
R.I.P.
Thank you, I got some, but you might, there's only 26, so see, listen carefully, you might know these ones. R.I.P.
Okay.
R.I.P. All right, let's hear.
Ryan in Paris.
Oh. Okay. Well, would you want to hear what that's about?
Yeah, it's about Ryan, but he's in Paris.
Oh, Ryan.
Yeah, Ryan.
I said riot.
No, just Ryan.
Oh. All right.
Riot in Paris. It's about this guy named Ryan.
Okay. Yeah.
Raising indigo pineapples.
Wow.
Yeah.
Tell me more.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, please.
Just did a fruit one.
Oh, well, there are pineapples that are
I
often
didn't
yellow.
think about that.
However, they often rhyme with things. That's why they have to be purple.
Wow. All right, against my better judgment, I want to hear Ryan in Paris. Yeah.
Wow, it really does lean.
Wait, what?
Excuse me! But where do you think you are? This is not Italy! Here we speak Francais.
What?
Do you hear what I say? I don't even think you're the real Ryan. Look over there.
Oh,
Pushed into a gutter.
Oh, I am the real Ryan. Hello.
Oh, are you also French?
Yes, I'm French and I am in Paris. You know, it's like being from Massachusetts and never going to Boston. It happens. Sometimes you are in the Portuguese part and the lower part of the Cape Cod. And you're like, why would I go to Boston? It's a long trip. Same in Paris.
So is your story just that you're in Paris?
Yes, and I'm in Paris, but I'm from Versailles.
So interesting. Tell me more.
Hold on, I have to go back to my gutter.
Hey, out. I skipped Ryan's left and right. All of them are louts. They all are so confused. I'm starting to think there isn't a single Ryan who has a brain they know how to use.
those are fighting words, and Ryan's, well, we are everywhere. Watch out, we'll sneak up behind you, we'll get in your hair. And when the Ryans start to riot, beware, 'cause Ryan's in Paris, we're always being there. Ryan's in got your birth certificate back, your birth name is actually Ryan.
Let's just go into it.
Yeah, let's do the last. Okay, so I think we're gonna jump to another game that involves musical songs. This one is called.
For your consideration.
No, that's not it. It's For Your Consideration, which is a lovely song, a lovely game that we do all the time. In which we're going to have two hosts over here, me and my good friend Jesse, and we're going to introduce and talk about a musical that we are so excited about. But we need the name of that musical from you, my better half. Roughly 60-something people, I don't know. That makes up my better half, is a group of people. Anyway, this is just to amuse me, this rant. Clearly not you. So, what is, who among you has a job that you think is interesting and different?
Real estate videographer.
What was that?
Real estate videographer.
Real estate videographer. Yes. No one else said anything.
Mosquito researcher.
Researcher what?
Mosquito researcher.
Okay, no offense, and I know I came down hard on you. But somebody's gotta research mosquitoes, and it's this young lady. What do you do as a researcher of mosquitoes?
So I catch mosquitoes and I look at them under a microscope and then I like crush them up with a machine and like I see if they have viruses and I see.
Nice. Yeah, you got to track all what's going on in there so you can, manage the whole population of zoos, right? I know zoology. Anyway, all right. Thank you so much. What was your name?
Julia.
You're the best of us, Joanne. If we were to give a name for somebody who is a researcher of mosquitoes, what would the name of a musical about that person be?
Julianne.
Nope.
Reggie.
Jackie Chan, the mosquito factory.
Okay, I want a name, not like a person's name.
Needle that
Reggie.
bloodsucker.
You know that stings?
Needle
That
that stings.
what was that?
Needle that stings.
Needle that stings.
The needle that stings.
The needle that stings. The needle. I like the needle that stings. Yeah, you know what? We're on it. Okay, so we're going to introduce the musical The Needle That Stings.
Ah, yes, welcome back to Broadway Reviews. My name is Nigel.
And my name is Beverly.
Beverly and I have been just entranced with this season's musicals. Yes, we have.
I've been on the edge of my seat all season long.
I
I've never felt so much whimsy in my life.
Beverly is into whimsy and seasonal insects. Yes, in the very pools of Broadway has erupted this wonderful musical, The Needle That Stings.
The needle that stings. And you know what stings?
What? What? Beverly, what?
Insects.
Yes, various insects. And the very worst of them, the biggest killer in the world, not the great white shark, not by far, not the hippopotamus, but very close, the mosquito.
Some might pronounce it mosquito.
Oh, yes, but they are married.
No, we like to call them the mosquito.
That keeps it proper. That keeps it proper for everyone.
What's your favorite bug?
My favorite bug is ladybugs, because ladybugs are not always ladies, but they're always pretty.
Checks out. So, in this play,
Yes, in this musical play,
the needle that stings.
the needle that stings.
Somebody's got to do the dirty work.
Yes.
Somebody's got to get in there and do the nitty gritty.
Yes, bird flu is rampant, and we need protectors. We need birds will give us it. Honestly, mosquitoes, they are the agents of doom.
Are you saying that they're responsible for bird flu?
Yes, because what they do is they take the bird flu and they put it into us by sanguineous injection.
And that stings.
Yes, the needle that stings. And the musical opens up on a brave, young, beautiful person who is already inspecting the insects. Julianne. Like the fries.
That's whenever I see somebody named Julian, that's all I think.
Yes, I'm like, do you make fries, Julianne? And they're like, no, what are they? And I say, huh? Missed opportunity.
And so we see Julianne.
Yes.
Handfuls of mosquitoes.
Handfuls.
Crushing them. Saying, this is for science.
Yes. Yes.
Just mashing mosquitoes with her big meaty paws.
Why don't more children go into science when they know they can mash bugs?
It's what we all want in life.
Except for the ladybugs.
Because they're so beautiful.
Yes, but beauty is in the eye of the beholder, as Julianne finds beauty in all of these insects that she crushes, every one a sonnet, a wonderful, beautiful love poem, pronounced as she squishes the little insects into little viscous fluids that she can inspect for viruses and other born diseases.
And she starts to think, maybe mosquitoes have a bad rap.
Yes,
Maybe they're just misunderstood.
right.
What would happen if I ever got to hear the sweet voice of a mosquito? And she ponders to herself about the day that she could be carried off by a Prince Charming.
Yes,
A beautiful mosquito man.
Yes, and the beautiful mosquito man in this beautiful opening number, Buzz, Buzz Goes My Heart.
This one, I imagine, has a family back at home. This one likes old indie cinema. This one, if he could speak, would whisper me a poem. This one prefers the sunsets over Rome. This one would never carry viruses. This one has a personality I'll never know. And this one seems to be saying to me, let me go. Buzz, buzz goes my heart as I tear millions of tiny ones apart. Buzz, buzz goes my heart, and I don't know if I will ever be enough for my own happy ending, for my own true love, when I'm ending so many tiny lives. Buzz, buzz, buzz. Buzz, 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 buzz goes my
Life and death, the beautiful balance, and it should be said. The thing about the mosquito prince taking her away, that was more of an internal monologue. We weren't meant to hear that.
Or were we? Spoilers!
Certainly not. Until now.
Yes, because Julianne has been mashing the bugs, subconsciously thinking of love into the shape of a man. But she leaves by a radioactive buzz zapper and transforms the corpse pile-shaped man into a man.
shaped like a corpse pile.
Yeah,
You said?
I did. You know, sometimes I speak in reverse like Yoda.
It's all right, friend. It's all right. It's all right. Now, let's all be honest. There's nothing more handsome than a man made out of bugs. Dead bugs.
Yes.
Dead mosquitoes that have been mashed by hand.
Some of them are still flickering.
Let's be honest, it's the definition of sexy. So, but he doesn't know that. He doesn't know anything. No. Other than the fact that he's made of his dead friends.
Millions of small voices crying out for revenge.
And he thinks to himself, what does this mean? And who am I? And why all this nonsense?
I think therefore I am. Ergo et sum.
But-
he is Latin.
But throughout all this questioning and trying to find self-purpose,
Yes.
there's a name that keeps ringing in his head.
What is it, Beverly? What name is it?
Almost like a distant wind it comes.
Yes.
Strangely, it's Jackie Chan. At least that's what he thinks the first 5 times. And he realized it sounds a lot like the name it actually is, Julie Ann.
So much sense, but it also makes sense with all of the karate moves that he does.
He's doing a lot of karate. Technically, it's called kung fu, yes. But you know, karate has its roots. It's shine.
Sometimes. Yes.
He technically was in at least now 2 Karate Kid movies. So anyway,
Yes, as he springs to consciousness, this new man who names himself Ben, for some reason, we don't get into it. We don't, we accept it. We accept it.
we accept every Ben for who they are.
But Ben is only thinking of Julianne, revenge, and kung fu.
Why revenge? Oh, I see. I was thinking more. Okay, no, yeah. Romantic. This isn't like a purpose filled with like, oh, maybe I have romantic feelings for this woman. It's. This woman killed a lot of bugs, and I am those bugs,
Yes.
and now I hate her.
Yes.
And Jackie Chan will show me the way in this beautiful song, A Chop of Revenge.
What? I'm some kind of mosquito Frankenstein. I must be a Ben. Things are falling off everywhere. Who am I? What is this? Where is everything? What is to exist? Why am I made up of so many millions of dead bugs? Like who in their right mind would squish this many mosquitoes? This is like 200 pounds of mosquitoes. That's gotta be at least 25 million mosquitoes. And what's that on the wind? Guess it was nothing. Oh wait, this time. Still nothing. Okay, that's fine.
Oh,
What? Julianne. Jackie Chan. Jackie Chan. Julianne. Jackie Chan. Julianne. I think I know now the thing that I must do. I gotta do kung fu. I gotta fight for mosquito rights. I gotta be a vigilante in the night. I gotta be Jackie Chan, but for a bunch of dead mosquitoes. that did this to me. After she knew all my stories, all my deepest secrets, and yet she crushed me and crushed me and crushed me again. Julianne, if Jackie Chan has taught me anything, it's how to kick you in the face. And I'm gonna do it.
So heavy. Reminds me of 1980s classic heavy metal. Yes.
That song did?
Yes, quite. As the homunculus Ben comes to life.
Do you know what heavy metal is?
Yes, I remember heavy metal. Well, it's a music.
Yeah, no, I see it. Okay.
You know what? You kids are gonna go home and use the internet, and you're gonna learn.
You know who my favorite heavy metal artist was?
Who was your
The
favorite?
Bee Gees. Anyway.
They did die of mercury poisoning. Yes. Heavy metal. Anyway, this homunculus Ben, he is consumed with revenge and seeks out Julianne and finally finds her. Corners her, if you will.
In a dark alley.
Ooh, an alley.
That's right, where all cool fights happen.
Yes, it's an alley lined with weapons.
Yeah.
That's right. You know, we've all been in those alleys.
It's got stars for throwing and knives for stabbing and stabs for bowing.
And he's gonna do them all. I remember my voice.
Yeah, good job, Beverly.
Thank you.
Oh, Nigel Simon. Go right, you don't have to be so proud.
Those names are basically synonyms of one another. Nigel and Simon.
Yes, Beverly, you are correct. But we have to get into the twist.
Oh, there's always a twist.
As they are fighting, it turns
Like
out
this Shyamalan. Anyway.
what a twist. Yes, Julianne, turns out, who has been smashing bugs for most of the day, is covered in guts and pheromones.
And at first, it seems like these pheromones might be just what he needs. And what she needs to find love.
True love.
But they're not those kind of
they're
pheromones.
not
it
those
turns
kind
out.
of pheromones.
This isn't a happy ending.
No, it
folks.
is not.
No matter what you think, when you get a human made out of dead bugs, it's not gonna end as well as you think. We all think it's all rosy and beautiful, and it's gonna be everybody's happy, but the corpse pile of mosquitoes always gets his due.
Yes. Ironically, flies apart. Yes. But back together again, reforming throughout the bite into different forms and different weird stances.
Yeah, that'll be good to see. Also, she knows
Yes, Beverly.
capoeira.
Capoeira, the Portuguese dance fighting.
That's right.
Brazilian art of death.
That's right. It's a lot of movement and a lot of legs and a lot of arms, but she can fight back because of it.
Oh, wow.
And I don't want to spoil the ending.
Don't spoil the ending, Beverly.
Because we know it's not going to be good.
It's not gonna be good.
But that doesn't necessarily mean it's just two people get together, they fight, then one of them dies.
That's the twist.
There could be something more. But let's see what it is.
Yes.
It is beautiful dance fight battle, known only as Heaven's First Kiss.
Nope.
Kevin's first kick. Kevin's first kick.
Let's hear it now.
Julianne.
Why, you're the mosquito Frankenstein I made.
Yes.
Look
And
at-
I've finally cornered in this dark alley full of various weapons, and it's time for revenge.
You don't mean that. I'm
Somebody's
just glad we're
playing-
finally alone.
What?
I mean, haven't you been following me around because you wanted to, I don't know, ask me a question?
Sha-la-la-la-la-la, kiss the girl.
Wait. Are you saying you came here to me covered in the blood and guts of my fallen family? To hit on me?
Well, yes.
Not realizing that would drive me into a frenzy of mosquito-y death? and I'd bring on you every plague mosquitoes have ever devoured. There's 25 million of me. We have bird flu. We have swine flu. We got malaria. We got COVID. I'm sure I got at least one Ebola in here, and we're gonna keep stabbing till we find out which one it is.
Yeah, in hindsight, mistakes were made.
25 million of them. That's a really large bug swatter.
Thanks.
My weakness.
When I picked this alley, I didn't know there'd be all these weapons here. I'm just glad there's a bug swatter with the electrical voltage with which I brought you to life. So how do you like this?
Whoosh! Oh, we split and reform.
Okay, all right, how about this one?
I almost died for unrelated reasons.
You can't fly anymore. This is not how I thought it would go. You and me in a dark alley.
This is exactly how I thought it would go. You and me in a dark alley.
Listen, I can see how this is my fault. I never even gave you a name.
No, you didn't. I gave myself one and I picked Ben because I'm basic.
All right, let me offer an alternative. To me, you look like a Kevin.
A Kevin?
Yeah, you look like a Kevin.
Like a Kevin?
And I can't claim to know everything that's happening in that exoskeleton. But you look like a Kevin.
A Kevin?
Yeah.
Well, if I'm a Kevin, it's time for Kevin's first kick. Yeah! Yeah! My legs are shorter than I thought. Yeah!
Oh, man. Oh, no.
Yeah!
This is gonna be Kevin's first kill. This is gonna be Kevin's first kill. This is gonna be Kevin's first kill.
One of us has to die in this alley. I don't make the rules. Unless there is a third option, maybe we could do that too.
Somehow I feel like there's no happy ending for us, no matter how we try. But maybe we could leave our world behind. I mean, you got millions of wings. Maybe together we can fly.
Or maybe we can make the entire planet die. I've got 25 million diseases. Maybe it's time mosquitoes got revenge. Maybe you can show me all of the people.
Maybe.
And I can bring them to a tragic end. Ha 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 ha.
This is time for me to do what I only know best, although I know I'll regret it.
What do
I
you
may
mean?
lose my only chance at love, but to me the world will be indebted. Mega squash!
All right. Well, hey, thank you so much. We're going to take a brief intermission before we jump into our second act, where we're just going to do a full-blown musical for the remainder of our time. So, what I need from you, our good audience, is that if you go onto our Instagram and go to our, it's either our most recent post or a more recent post, and we'll have some faces on it that may or may not be ours. Some of them will be correct. And go into the comments there, just comment a name for a musical, and then while we're back there, we'll choose one. And
Like Rush Hour 4.
I was just about to give some advice for giving a name that we'll actually choose. Usually the less referential it is, the better it is. Because we tend to not choose IPs or something that exists already. So just try to come up with something original and interesting. Usually just like a couple words. And we'll see what happens. So can you do that all for me? Can you give some suggestions in the chat? Thank you so much. You can. And let's put it together for our cast and we'll be back in a little bit. all I have to say is Jack Jam. Where did they get it? All right, so thank you so much for all of your offers, and I mean throughout the whole show you've been great. So thank you so much.
Yeah, honestly, thank you.
Yeah, but let's give a round of applause for yourselves.
Amazing.
Everyone's basically been doing it the whole time. But, you know, this is a good way to get everyone involved. I'd also like to do a shout out for our good people in the booth and who have been working the front. So let's give They worked very hard to make this everything work better and more interesting. So thank you. Before we go on and we introduce the concept for our musical, just one little PSA note. We are people who like to do this and like to do comedy, and we're broken people. You don't really get to where we are without something being wrong. But it doesn't have to be that bad. It can always be better. And so, just as a shameless plea, we ask for your tips.
What? We can do that?
So as you go out today, and as you give us a high five, and say, hey, you were great. And whether you mean it or not, as you look into my cold dead eyes, you can turn and look and see a jar with a couple of quarters in it. And remember, that boy has a sad existence.
Oh, no.
And take pity on that boy.
Oh, poor David.
He only eats Taco Bell.
What?
Out of the garbage.
Oh, no. Yo, Caro dumpster.
Your garbage. That's right. I am the raccoon. And only your money will stop me from ravaging your trash.
But what about Venmo?
Also Venmo.
Oh!
And that's the end of my plug.
Yay!
Also, more important plugs. We do, if you like what we do and you want to try it out for yourself, we teach classes here. Please just check out our website. We list when the next classes will start up. And also we do other venues if you want to hire us. So, all right, so let's jump into the musical. So we're gonna give you guys a quick choice of two options of which title to choose from. We have Jesse here, who is representing the musical
Magic Hand.
Magic Hand. And then
That person did it. Yeah.
young Master Becca here, who is representing.
Aunt Gertrude's will.
Oh.
So we have Aunt Gertrude's Will and Magic Hand. And what I'm going to do, and just because we're a little short on time, I just want people to be succinct. So choose one of them and only clap for that one. Okay? I'm gonna put my hand over one of them, and then you clap for that one. So just as a reminder, we have
Magic Hand.
and
Aunt Gertrude's will.
all right. So, good people of Provo, Utah, please put your hands together for the opening night. You can still repeat that. Of Aunt Gertrude's Will.
Mike, I can smell you're in this room. I just don't know where, but I'll find you.
You'll never realize I'm under a blanket.
Micah, you're talking to yourself again. You must be under the blanket. Oh, there you are.
So you found me.
Micah, as much as I love when you come to my house and burrow into all of the laundry, I'm afraid it's time for me to actually do what I hired you for, which is to write my will.
Are you planning on dying?
Ultimately, yes.
That clever death, it takes us all with its dying ways.
Once again, I can hear you. Unless that was intended for me.
Yeah, I'm just talking.
Great.
Well then, I should have kept the chair. What's important?
Well, I think, as you know, my children never come to visit me.
They're awful. I hate them.
Thank you.
Hey.
Nobody else agrees with me on that.
They're the worst with all of their public service and their shameless, selfish, selfless acts.
Micah. All I want is for one of my children to carry on my family business. But they never will. So I'm wondering how much pain we can put in this document.
As in, you want to will it to other people or will them things that hurt?
Oh, I didn't know I had both of those options.
Yeah, you could just will a armed bear trap if you want to.
Okay, well, I'm not really out for physical pain. I'm really more into psychological. So what's going to hurt their confidence? You know? If they want the money, what do they have to say I was right about that totally contradicts everything they know and believe? That's kind of what I'm thinking. With the way you're staring.
Yeah, I'm just trying to process.
Yeah, okay. With the way you're staring, it seems like an odd request.
Yeah.
But that's why I hired you, sir, because you're the best. I'm sure that you can write up a text that will surprise. I won't get to be there, but oh, if I could, I want to see the fear in their eyes. Between the lines. Between the lines.
What you planned in store? What you twisted mind doing? What sort of evil plot are you going to sin? I'm not sure I fully understand what you want me to will away. So if you could enlighten me, maybe I know what to say.
Well, there's the private jet to start.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
That's a pretty good one. I would put my whole estate in there, but I don't want any of them to get it. I think all the vineyards too, and maybe my publishing company. And I also have a record label. I've signed several amateur rappers. That's also a good one. Between the lines.
What are we going to do between the lines with all these things?
Oh, you'll think of something. Honestly, I don't have much time. I'm dying right now. Yes. I knew it was soon.
But we knew each other so well, I guess, as your lawyer?
Listen.
Who plays in your blankets?
My instructions are for it to be absolutely merciless. All right? I want them to feel as lonely as they fulfill this will as they have made me by never calling me after I called them all those horrible names.
Okay.
I know you can do it. Between the lines.
We've gathered here the children of Gertrude for a reading of her will. Are all the children present?
Yes, it's me, Marcus.
Marcus?
I've just come back from the food pantry, where I
yes.
volunteer selflessly,
Yes.
but I talk about it a lot.
All right. Yes, and you were...
I'm Simon.
Ah, yes, Simon.
I was the adopted one.
Adopted within the family.
Adopted within the family. I was 37 when I was adopted. And I'm the one who builds wells in Kenya.
All right. And you were?
Oh, hi. Yeah, no, I'm waiting for you guys to clear the room so that I can dust the shades. That's all.
All right. Well,
She's the maid.
ah, okay.
We love the maid.
Yes.
She
Well,
was like a mother to us. We called her always.
Anyway, and this is Timothy. Hello. And this is Beverly. Hello.
Wow,
And
so
this is Samantha.
wow, so many children here. Well, you see, it says here in the will, my beloved children, all
sounds
9 of you, even the adopted one.
That's you, Simon.
I'm talking about you two.
Oh, wait a minute. What?
But turns out there's a secret that none of you did know.
A secret?
One of my sons or daughters, not the adopted one, we already know, is actually a niece or nephew. And if you can figure out which one of you it is, and all come to an agreement, I will give you my fortune equally to divide to the charities of your choosing, or else I will use it to fund a war.
A war?
The likes of which this world has never seen. A private jet full of explosive, holy crap, to rain death upon all nations of the world.
Why did she shift to writing in blood?
Are those nuclear codes?
Yes! Apparently she owns several of those from
Why does
several
she
different
have
countries.
so many things?
And she's giving it all to destructive causes unless you guys can figure out which one besides the adopted one is not actually her child.
That's weird. Wait, what? Somebody's a nephew?
Yeah.
Or niece.
Or niece.
Could be either one of the
Why
Beverly.
is that important?
I don't know. Did your mother have a sister or brother?
What?
Not that I knew
We'll have to check the photographs.
of. Photographers? The
I was gonna say-
photographs?
Yes.
Pull out the photographs. Maybe there's not really that much that we really knew about her.
She wrote in acid-free pen. She had a lot of time on her hands. She did a lot of scrapbooking. Look there, there's me as a child. Look, there's you at 36. There's all of us. It's one. There's a secret sibling. There's a secret sibling staring at us like a photograph and listening. There's a secret sibling. There's a secret sibling. They're firing guns and holding pitchforks.
Their features are so nondescript. They have brown hair and a face. It's even quite difficult to make out their race. By Jove, it could be any of us. I assume it's the same race though, since they're brothers.
There's a secret sibling. There's a secret sibling. That will, it keeps us quibbling over this secret sibling.
None of this even matters.
We all look like we're related. Even me, the adopted one.
Even the maid.
Even the maid. I don't even know why she's here, but gosh dang, I respect her will to do it.
Once again, I'm here to dust the blinds.
That's right.
All right, cool.
The secret sibling. There's a secret sibling. There's a secret sibling right there on the page. There's a secret sibling. Oh, again. There's a secret sibling. There's a secret sibling. They are all the rage.
But who? And how will we know it?
Well, we looked at the photograph and apparently we've learned nothing.
Yes, they're old. They're very old.
All right, well, as your maid, might I just say, first of all, I have rarely been paid. So.
By her or by us?
There's actually a section about that in the will. It says if the secret niece or nephew is discovered and properly shamed for not being an actual child,
Okay.
the maid will get paid double for all the back lost money.
Well, double nothing is nothing. So.
No, like twice what you're owed.
I don't know why I'm helping you, but I'm going to.
I don't either, yeah.
Maybe if nothing else is that I need to dust the blinds in this room. So, all I'm gonna say is that these scrapbooks are not the only record that your aunt/mom kept. She also, like, she had like a lawyer.
Oh.
She also like visited a lot of clubs in town. She had several affiliates who were like music industry people. I'm just saying.
What if we didn't have a lot of time?
Yes.
Okay, well, yeah, then I would go to the chest that's buried in the backyard.
Oh, the chest.
I don't know what's in it.
Something afoot here, and I think it has to do with that secret sibling.
Simon, you have it.
No. Are you also British? Anyway. See you in the backyard.
Yes, see you in the backyard. It's a full moon. I'll get my chance at the chest before anyone can.
I told you I'd see you here.
Oh,
What was your name again,
but
brother?
my name is Marcus.
That's right, Marcus. You thought you could get your hands on the chest that we were all going to. Huh?
Simon, I don't like
You know who controls the information controls the money.
Micah, the lawyer.
Even though I feel like it's weird for me to be against you because we're all going to get the money evilly and it feels like we're just doing this to stop wars.
That is a juxtaposition, a paradox, if you will.
Why would I be against you at all, you ask?
Why would you be against me?
Unless I didn't want to be found out.
Well, Simon, what are you saying? We all know you're adopted.
That'd be so simple. And wouldn't it be simple if you were the son and or daughter?
That's impossible. I remember everything.
Tell me, Marcus. Where were you on the day of your birth? Coming out of a different mom? Sorry, that was graphic.
How dare you, Simon, as the adopted one? Clearly. Don't I have my mother's features? Don't I?
But it could be an aunt's features.
No! A strong Gertrudian nose.
Well, if not you, then who do you suspect?
Well,
We did introduce at least 3 other siblings.
Beverly never looked quite the twin.
And Samantha did. And I don't know what that means.
Sorry, are you talking about me, Samantha? No, it's Samantha.
Oh, they're twins and you can't tell the difference.
You guys looking up that chest in the backyard?
Yes, I was just digging it up. I thought I could get at the secrets before you did.
Well, open it then.
Again, it does feel like we're on the same side based off of what the will said.
I mean, we don't know. I mean, what do you have to gain from this, Simon, as the clearly adopted sibling?
Yes.
I think a secret's been revealed, Samantha.
Where were you the day you were born, Samantha?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Yes, that's why I asked.
Oh, the chest!
Boy, I can't wait to figure out what this is. Well,
Excuse me, are you a lawyer?
Yeah.
Okay. All right,
Sorry,
listen.
I was just looking for a good blanket to rummage in. What's going on?
All right, cool. Listen,
I'm the lawyer, official lawyer and executor of this estate.
okay.
Somebody else was reading the will. I don't know why they did that.
Yeah. I don't know a lot about that. I'm a maid. I think you knew my previous employer?
Yes, Gertrude. She had a lot of stuff.
Yeah. I had to clean it all. So I remember that. Listen, she left me this note with instructions that, despite the really flowery handwriting, they kind of sound like I'm supposed to, like, murder someone as part of a very fun game that she wishes she could observe.
I don't know if you should be telling me this as a lawyer.
Are you a criminal lawyer?
No.
Or a
So it's
prosecutor?
fine, I guess.
Okay. Great. Well, I was just gonna say, I don't get paid enough for this, and you can have that, because it seems like your job to do her nefarious bidding. So that was all I had to say. Have a good day.
Why? Will I never see you again?
Okay, listen, I was hoping you were gonna offer me some money. I don't know why some.
Wait,
no
why
one-
would you think I would just... You told me to kill somebody and then you're like, give me money? Like, why?
No, Gertrude told you to kill someone.
Well, wait, I thought she told you to kill someone.
Well, she told you through me.
Oh, this is for me?
Well, on behalf of me, you're gonna kill them for her.
On behalf of... Wait, so you want me to kill somebody on behalf of you?
The job of killing someone bequeathed to me, I have now bestowed upon you, meaning that you killing this
And
for
why
her
would I
on my
pay you
behalf.
for bestowing on me something that was bequeathed to you?
Because you said, will I ever see you again?
Yeah, I'm lonely. That's all that is.
All right, well, you can't pay me to spend time with you. That wasn't the offer.
Yeah, I don't know what the offer was. I just asked if I would ever see you again.
Okay.
Are you okay?
No.
You seem stressed out. What's going on?
I'm so stressed out. I am a one-man crew trying to personally maintain a private jet, a huge estate, a vineyard, a record label, and the whims of several...
Seemingly a nuclear silo as well.
Yes, the nuclear silo as well. I have the key. So that's why I'm stressed, and I'm not getting paid. So I am homeless while taking care of a 45-bedroom mansion.
All right.
Again, you can offer me money at any time.
It's just that you don't work for me. So.
I didn't say I wasn't willing to kill someone. I just said I need to be paid.
Did she not put a provision for you to get paid if you kill somebody? She just said, hey, you person that we neglect, go kill somebody?
It's contingent on them, like, fulfilling the will, and then I get paid double, which means nothing.
Okay. Okay. So Gertrude set up a will that forced them to figure out who's actually a niece or nephew, the worst crime you could commit, and make weird provisions about money being used to destroy the world instead of just being divvied up by the family. And now she wants the maid to kill an undisclosed person?
It was supposed to be kind of like part of the fun of the game, as she said in her...
Oh, just to throw a wrench in it?
Yeah.
This isn't like... It does not even say a specific person, just kill someone?
Yeah, someone. And it could be you. It could be you.
Why though?
Well, as you've explained to me, this is a little bit complicated.
Yeah.
And this will is questionably legal, if nothing else, slightly dated. Gertrude wanted people to suffer, and I'm kind of on her dime.
So am I.
But not really, because I've gotten no duds. And so you're running out of time. You've got the bag, and I've got nothing, and other people on the hunt. So you're gonna help me, or you're gonna pay me, or maybe I'll use those nuclear codes. I'm just saying.
Is that
It could
you
be
got all the
you.
cards now?
I guess.
You have access to her arsenal?
And somehow, no money. So yes and no. I'm just saying, you stop this, you end this, you make sure I get paid. Just drop them a hint. If they win, I win. And I need to be paid. And if Gertrude's instructions, which I apparently have been following with no one paying me anyway, are that someone has to die, and if you're the only one keeping me from getting my money, it could be you. Or someone else. I don't know. I'm honestly a little desperate, but it could be you.
As the actual executor of this estate, I've gathered at least some of you here.
They're dead. Simon, Beverly, others.
Not the others!
Yes, the others. It's all in this picture I found in the dang chest in the backyard, Micah.
Wait, then who was here? There were other people in the room, but the picture was already in the backyard?
The picture is in the backyard of the not sibling.
Wait, I
Yes.
thought it was a picture of them all dead.
No, it's not a picture. How would they? That doesn't make any sense.
Wait, now they're all dead?
Now they're all dead, yes!
Yeah,
Okay,
I'm trying not to ask a lot of questions, but I am...
Micah, pay attention. I went to the backyard. We opened the chest.
Right.
All of a sudden, I saw a picture, and then sniper
Did you
bullets.
like make things clear, or did you gasp for a real?
I gasped. I was aghast. I was surprised.
And sniper bullets?
Sniper bullets coming from the house. Suddenly less dusty. I don't know what's going on here, Simon, but
So you're saying they're all dead except for you?
except for me, it's very suspicious, don't you think?
It is suspicious. Why are you the one who lives? Unless you're the nephew.
I'm the nephew.
You act surprised.
I was surprised. I thought I remembered where I was at my birth. But I'm the nephew, and I've discovered it. Which means the maid doesn't get any money. And I ran for my life as Simon fell, as Beverly fell, as the others fell.
Yeah, this is hard to wrap my head around.
Micah, you have to know that I've technically fulfilled all of the prerequisites of the will.
But you're the nephew.
But I'm the nephew.
Did it say specifically that the nephew doesn't get paid? Or did it just say that they needed to be shamed?
Just need to be shamed.
Yeah,
Oh,
I think you're fine.
I
I
never.
think these random shots, if you could call them random.
Yeah, they're random for sure, because I'm the only one alive.
I think they worked in your benefit.
Wow.
Marcus, right?
Yeah, Marcus, thanks. Micah?
I guess it solved itself.
Well,
Oh,
that's right.
the other executor?
The other executive.
No!
That's right, there's two of us.
Wait a minute, what will do you have?
You had something to say when you came out.
I was just gonna say, isn't it suspicious that I wasn't the actual lawyer reading the will?
That is suspicious.
Yeah, what will did you guys read?
This one. It has a whole thing about, one of them not actually being a child and a threat of world destruction.
I got cold feet when I was writing the will. I couldn't do it. I knew she was a bitter old woman. And I knew that you were good kids, a little obnoxious.
I volunteered at a food bank.
Yeah,
So
I
wait,
know.
are you saying that you illegally wrote a different will
I
from
did.
the one she wanted?
I did some sort of fraud.
Micah, what did you do?
And I wrote a good will.
A goodwill.
So who were you? You were the backup?
No. I was actually the only one who was her real son. Turns out they were all nieces and nephews, and back when she was younger and less bitter, she took in a lot of people, a lot of orphans, and I was just cranky because I wanted to be an only child.
That includes me. Only you guys got to like be raised and have a childhood. I was out trying to clear birds out of a jet engine. So how is this ending? Because I've got the button right here.
What? The button?
Yeah.
To the nuclear bomb?
That's what, yeah, it's actually like 3 submarines, 2 silos scattered across the upper Midwest.
Well,
A Triton?
you
Yes.
might have been her nephew. It might be Aunt Gertrude, but did you ever wonder who your real mother was?
Was it?
Micah, no!
No, probably not. I just wanted a bigger role.
Just, have you ever wondered why the maid stayed around, even though she wasn't getting paid? Almost like there was someone that she wanted to watch over.
You're right. I can't push this button.
Mom!
Her voice changed to a much more motherly one.
My darlings! I guess I just love to take care of things.
A secret sibling.
And money can't buy the way I feel.
A secret sibling.
And all of my kind of, sort of, little pseudo children. What we have is better than real.
And it says here in the last page of the will, although I don't know if this one's legally binding anymore, it just says, screw you guys. I bet a lot of you guys died. And that's what I really wanted. Wow, she really sucked. But I guess that means you get the entire inheritance from Aunt Gertrude's will.
Those weren't random bullets at all, were they, Mom?
You were always my favorite.
The secret child.
And for the first time,
The secret
this
child.
mother and son finally felt free.
The secret
But I
child.
wasn't say anything about this.
The secret
I genuinely
child.
hate this family.
The secret child.
I suppose that's
So
fine.
convoluted.
We're gonna bury that picture you took
Oh, good.
in
That's
the backyard,
Oh,
as is our tradition
that is our tradition.
in this family. Because I think we can all agree that all of this toxicity in our family, well, that was the real ill. Together we can ensure. No, you're a part of this now.
I'm under a blanket. You can't see me.
And Gertrude's will. And Gertrude's will. Gertrude's will.
And Gertrude's will.
Never again will we fulfill Gertrude's
Thanks for coming, everybody. I hope you enjoyed it. Let's keep it going for Matt.
Oh, hello.
Boy, it's hot over here.